Hello, this question reads, without using a calculator, find the sum of all integers from 1 to 10,000. So we are being asked to find 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 all the way to 10,000. Now, if we were to do this by hand, it would probably take us a few hours. So let's take a look at a general case where you are told to find the sum of the first n integers starting with 1. So we have 1 plus 2 plus 3 all the way to n. So this means that we have a total of n terms that we are adding up, right? So this is a series, and what we are going to do is, it's currently in increasing order. We are starting with 1 all the way to n. Let's rewrite it in decreasing order. So we are going to have Sn, then in decreasing order, we are going to start with the n. So we start with n plus, the next term was n minus 1, n minus 1. The next one was n minus 2, n minus 2, and this is going to happen all the way till we now get to 3 plus 2 plus 1, right? Now at this point we are going to add this first series and then this other one. It's the same series basically, but let's add them and see what we get. So we are going to add the corresponding terms, and by the corresponding terms, this is what I mean. So we take Sn plus Sn, then we are going to take 1 plus n, then we'll take 2 plus n minus 1, 3 plus n minus 2, and this is going to happen all the way to the end of the series, right? Okay, let's do that. So when we add these two, Sn plus Sn, that is going to be 2Sn is equals to 1 plus n, that is just 1 plus n, and then 2 plus n minus 1, that is the same as taking 2 minus 1, which is 1, and then plus the n, right? Then there is a plus there. Then plus 3 plus n minus 2, this is the same as 3 minus 2, which is 1, then plus the n. And this is going to happen all the way. Then we have n minus 2 plus 3, this is minus 2 plus 3, which is 1, then plus the n. And then n minus 1 plus 2, this is minus 1 plus 2, which is 1, plus the n. And the last term is n minus 1, which is just the same as 1, plus n. Now, when I give you 2 plus 2 plus 2, that's 2 3 times. So it's the same as doing 2 times 3. Remember, our series had n terms. So this means that when I give you 1 plus 1 n terms, this is the same as doing n times n plus 1, right? Or 1 plus n, the same thing. So this is the same as doing n times 1 plus n, which is n into brackets n plus 1, right? Since we've taken 1 plus n times. So this means that 2Sn is equals to n into brackets n plus 1. To get the value of Sn, we are going to divide both sides by 2. By 2, 1, by 2, 1. So on the left we have Sn is equals to n into brackets n plus 1 over 2. So this means that the sum of the first n integers starting from 1 is n, then times n plus 1 and all of that over 2. Let's test that, and we are going to test it for the first 5 terms. So let's say we want to calculate 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 and then plus 5, right? So we take 1 plus 2, that is going to give us 3. Then we take the 3 we got plus 3, that's going to give us 6. Then we take this 6 plus 4, that's going to give us 10. And then finally we take this 10 plus the 5, and this is going to give us 15. Now, that was the manual way. Let's try using the formula. So this means that if you want to find the sum of the first 5 terms, we are going to do 5 and then 5 plus 1 over 2. This is equals to 5 times 5 plus 1 is 6, and then over 2. By 2, this is 1. By 2, this is 3. So 5 times 3, this is going to give us 15, and the two are identical. So this means that our formula is correct. Now, let's go back to the question. In this question, we were being asked to find the sum of the first 10,000 integers starting from 1. So this means that we are supposed to find s at 10,000. So using our formula, this is going to be n times n plus 1 all over 2. So in this case, our n is 10,000. So this is going to be 10,000 times 10,000 plus 1, and this is over 2. So by 2, this is 1. By 2, this is going to give us 5,000. So this is the same as 5,000 and then times 10,000 plus 1 is it's just 10,000 and 1, right? Now we can just do this manually. So we have 10,001 times 5,000. So we drop the zeros, and then 5 by 1, that is 5. Then we have 5 by 0, 0, 5 by 0, 0, then 5 by 0, and then finally 5 by 1, which is going to give us 5. And 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma. So this means that the sum of the first 10,000 terms is 50 million and 5,000. So that is the answer to the question. So the sum of all integers from 1 to 10,000 is 50 million and 5,000. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something new.